the most powdered donuts eaten within 2 minutes.
I remember that.
Which has been beaten, so we're going to do it again.
Most powdered donuts
eaten within 2 minutes. And the only reason it was 60 donuts, and they could have ate more, but they ran out of donuts.
Well, I need a donut sponsor.
And then the one with how many Honey Nut Cheerios can one person get on their face when they're covered in honey? I still have that with 1,237.
You won that one?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got
Remember when I went to Idaho and did the Cole Whitmore thing? He did that whole,
But, I mean, look at the size of your face and look at the size of my face. I mean, your face is built for a challenge like that.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, your face is twice the size of my face.
But right now on the Rock and Comedy Show, let's take a call. I believe this is Tyson, Paul.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good, man. How are you?
Pretty good. Enjoying California weather. It's really hot.
No. We live in Vegas. Do you remember that?
He lives in Bakersfield.
Yeah.
So is it? It's not as hot as Vegas.
No way.
Oh, right. I think we have a pissing contest with each other on how hot it is out here in Vegas. So like right now it's probably 104 out of here. So how hot is it in Vegas?
2012.
Probably.
Just ask the sun.
It's a dry heat.
So hookers are milking out there as fast as they are out here.
Yes.
Okay.
The hookers are currently working indoors.
Yeah. Nah, you know what? I don't know. They might not. I mean, if I was a simp, I wouldn't care if it was hot outside. I wouldn't care if it was hell outside. I'd still make her go out there. Actually, I'd try and make her smell it even more because of it.
Right.
Yeah. So I'd be like, just tell me it's the hottest deal in town, literally.
Now, you are a listener of the Rock and Comedy Show, which is always nice to hear.
Yeah. You guys are pretty funny, but then kind of deranged sometimes. Sometimes y'all go a little off the deep end. I'll be like, I don't know if I can listen to this without talking to a priest.
Well, it depends on who we have on.
Can we get that as a quote?
Yeah, I can take that as a quote.
Take that as a quote, because that's pretty good.
Take it as a compliment. Yeah, I know, right? Take it as a compliment. Yeah.
How long have you been listening? A couple weeks?
Pretty much.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'll take 3 months.
Yeah, pretty much. A couple of months. Just as long as my priest tolerates it, and stuff like that. So I probably wouldn't be able to listen to it after August.
That's right. Well, tell your priest to listen to it and tell him to call in.
Yeah, he can learn a few things.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But he'll probably treat it like an exorcism. He'll call in and be like, yo, I gotta shut you guys down.
It's pretty funny that you would say that about your priest, because I do believe that you were carried out of a Las Vegas club like an infant.
I was, man. It was one of those Vegas. It was the prom. Yes, it was at the prom. I think it was I want to say either Moon or no, I take that back. It was Pure. It was Pure and Season. Yeah.
Pure, rest in peace.
Oh my God. So what happened? I wasn't there, so you have to fill me in with how you got the training wheels.
Yeah, so what happened was, hanging out with friends, for a friend's birthday weekend, and then we all get bottles. We get bottles at the club, and basically, not being from Vegas, we from California, if you get a bottle, you don't leave until that bottle is finished and stuff. And I had a little bit too much to drink, and then I saw other attractive girls there, and I started buying them drinks. I didn't really categorize my weight and my drink limit and stuff, and then I started stumbling, and one of the security guys was like, hey, buddy, all right, it's time to go and stuff. And I guess I didn't really hear him correctly, so I tried to run away from him, but he totally grabbed me, because I'm only 150. This guy was probably an ex-NFL lineman or somebody that wanted to hit.
And he carried you like a little girl all the way out to the front.
Yeah, you know what? He grabbed me with one hand.
He grabbed you by the scruff of your neck.
Yeah, he got me by the collar. He got me by the collar, lifted me up, and then basically I couldn't do anything else as long as too drunk to actually like try and do anything. So basically I couldn't even walk. I had like infant legs. Like, you know how infants when they're trying to walk, like they take like 1 or 2 steps and then fall to the ground?
Yep.
Like I had those.
Dude, you have some really shitty friends. They let you...
No, but here's the thing. Here's what happened with my friends. And they might be shitty. Like, okay, the guy picks me up, right? He's like, come on, buddy. Like, picks me up, and then, like, he swoops me, like, from my kneecap. He, like, swoops me with his arm from my kneecap, so I'm, like an infant, like he's carrying me and stuff. And my friends see me, like, getting carried out by the guy, and for some reason, like, one girl that was with us, they were like, hey, isn't that your friend? But my friend didn't care because he was partying so hard. He was just like, yeah, well, hey, he gets kicked out, that's his own fault. Like, why? Like, totally lucky, and I paid for the VIP. Like, can you believe that?
Wow.
Well, don't feel too bad. Well, don't feel too bad. I got 86 from the Rio one time.
Nice.
Oh, no.
Nice. I don't see anybody carrying you out, though, Jay.
Oh, it took 3.
Yeah.
They drug me out.
That's odd. Drug you out. You see, where are the pictures, people? That's what, if I was your friend, I would have totally been taking pictures of you.
Yeah, oh no, they took pictures. And then this isn't the first time I've passed out somewhere. Like, every time I was pretty much third day, because I ended up drinking past my limit and passing out somewhere. Like, I passed out in my, like, hotel, like, but on the wrong floor and stuff. And, like, security had to drag me to my room, and it was crazy. Like, they dropped me off like a UPS, like, postal, like, delivery. Knocked on the door and just dropped me, and then just walked away. Like, all right, well, we did our job.
Well, never tell the guys at the Rio, don't touch me ever, because they don't like that.
Yeah, I think Vegas bouncers do sometimes take their job a little too seriously. I mean, I understand that they gotta, they deal with like the worst of the worst sometimes.
No, it's all the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
They come from Nebraska to be the worst.
Yeah, exactly, right? They come from Japan to be the worst.
No kidding. Even your priest would come here to be the worst.
Exactly, right? Like, yeah, no. Like, but sometimes, I mean, with like, look, no, my thing is this. If you gonna carry me out, I'm only 150. At least, leave my manhood intact, okay? Don't carry me out like a baby, like everybody, because now, like in Bakersfield, I'm the guy that got carried out like an infant. Like, in Vegas. Like, I'm that guy.
That is awesome, but that's what happens when you can't hold your liquor.
Yeah.
I did, you know what, I could hold my liquor. I didn't throw up or anything. I couldn't hold my liquor. It's just my body couldn't. My mind could hold it. My mind was intact, but my body was just like, it shut down.
Yeah, I don't think that shit will hold up in court, bro.
I know, right? Like, I try to tell somebody that. I'm trying to feel like, because like my friends, every time they see me now, they make fun of me every time. Like, every time we meet a girl or something like that, or every time we go to a club out here, they'll be like, yo, like, don't be carried out like an infant, like you did in Vegas. And like, then the girl's like, oh my God, you got carried out like an infant? Like, yeah, like, you know what, they didn't leave my manhood intact. It's like, they could have even gotten another bouncer just like to hold me like with the other arm.
No, dude, they're there to humiliate you. That's their job. They get paid to do that. They don't want, because I'm sure they did that 5 times earlier that night, and you're not the only one.
Sure.
Yeah, that's they look forward to it.
Yeah, it was bigger guys and stuff like that. I guess I wasn't number one on their priority, but I felt like I should have been.
So were you in town? Were you in town doing stand-up? What were you doing?
I usually go in town to do stand-up, but this time I was there for our friend's birthday party, because we annually it's a friend's birthday in May and stuff. We usually go to Vegas and stuff for a birthday and stuff. But last time, last time it was bananas. Like we go pretty hard and stuff, sometimes too hard, but I'm the only one that usually ends up getting carried out of somewhere. So.
Well, so how long have you actually been doing stand-up?
I've been doing it for 9 years now. 59.
That's good. And you know what? It sounds like you have a lot of funny stories the way you party.
Yeah. That's how my comedy is usually based. It's usually based off of my life experiences, or just me hanging out with my friends and stuff. Because my friends,
Have you used this story in your stand-up act yet?
Nah, I haven't. I mean, I'm too embarrassed to use the whole, like,
come on, you're a comic. You gotta use it.
There's
you gotta use it.
Embarrassed. Come on, you know comedians have no souls, and...
Yeah, but see, like, usually when I do comedy in front of, like, a lot of, like, attractive women. I'm still trying to get their number afterwards. I can't get their number if I tell them that I, like, got carried out of a club, like, an instant. Like, girls don't really find that attractive afterwards.
Some people might find that you're in touch with your feminine side.
Yeah.
I mean, did you nuzzle into the bouncer's breast as he was carrying you out like a little bitch?
Yeah, you know what? I wish I would have got his name. Just because I wanted to report
His name was Jim.
Because he lightweight raped me. He lightweight, like, molested me in some way. Because, like, if you carry a grown man out like an instant, that's kind of, I would like to say that's kitty porn. I mean, that's lightweight pedophile-ish and stuff. Like, I'm just saying, keep my manhood intact. Like, I mean,
no, you should have had your man card out before you got hammered.
See, I would have my man card out, but the way it happened,
you left it in your purse.
Yeah, you're right.
The story is, I was letting my friends hold it for me. My friends were holding my man card, and that's when I got busted.
Yeah, they were holding my man card in the VIP with the bottles that I bought.
That's a shitty night.
Yeah. I was like, here, hold my man card just in case. Like,
I'm going to the bathroom just for a second.
But Tyson, that's why you gotta love Vegas, man, because you always have a story when you come.
Oh, yeah, you can't leave Vegas without a story. You can't leave it. Like, if you don't have a story, like, you really didn't do Vegas that well.
I had a buddy come to Vegas for the first time. He says, I'm going to make this town my bitch. And then 2 days later, he's just beat down. And I was like, what happened? He goes, I don't know. I go, she made you her bitch. You don't say that your first time in Vegas.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, like, I think, like, every time, no matter how many times you go to Vegas, you'll always have a first and something, like, dirty in Vegas. Like, the last time I went to Vegas, like, I had a first time, like getting a prostitute to actually, like, you know, try and get me to be, like, one of her clients that day. Like, it was funny, it was that we were taking a cab from the Hard Rock, and we ended up at the 7-Eleven, I mean, not the 7-Eleven, at the Subway, like, right across.
Because that's where all the classy prostitutes hang out.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Yeah, she tricked me. She totally got me.
That's only because they heard they can get $5 footlongs.
Yep, that's exactly what she said. That's exactly what she said.
As you can tell, Jay's been given that line before.
Yes, that's exactly what she said. She walked up into the Subway, and I was like, because she just got out of the car, and we were like, dang, like, really? Like, is something wrong? She was like, yeah, but what are you guys into tonight? I'm trying to hang out with somebody else. He's lame. And, like, we're walking into the Subway, and she was like, oh, like, you know, like, you guys, I want to hang out with you guys, so you guys should, like, you know, probably buy me a Subway or something. She was an attractive girl, so we were like, this doesn't happen to us all the time, so okay, we're going to do this. Like, we walk into the Subway, and we were like, oh, what do you want? And she was like, just a $5 footlong. I'm not really picky, and stuff like that. And then she really started talking to us, and you know how you, like, gradually, like, start to notice that somebody might be a prostitute?
Well, like, dude, tell me something. When does the red flag go up? There's a really hot girl here, and she's interested in me.
She wasn't interested in him. She wanted a sandwich. That's why there was no red flag.
No red flag.
No, she was interested. She was interested, and then all of a sudden, yeah, she was interested, but then she got, like, we kind of picked up on saying, she was just like, oh, like, I can get us a room, like, right here. We can party and, like, we can get drunk and party right here. And I was like, no, we already have a room. She was like, oh, well, I guess we can go to yours. I was like, wait a minute. This sounds like a proposition. Like,
wow, and then see, click. That's when it hit. You know, if you live here, you know, it's like one of the, wait.
Yeah, like, oh, but you live here. Because she was like, yeah, I'm from here and stuff like that. And I was like, wait a minute. This sounds like, no, it can't be.
This is too good to be true. Am I dreaming?
Yeah, right? Because I was actually happy about this. I was actually happy.
This girl is fine. Right. And she...
Did you tell your priest about this story?
I did, actually. I told him I told him, he kind of melted right then and there, like, yeah, see, that's why you shouldn't, really go to Vegas or anything like that anymore. But you gotta love stuff like that. You gotta love stories like that in Vegas. Because that girl was really nice. And she could really, if I would have had, I had the money and stuff, and if I didn't catch on that she was a prostitute until it was later on, like maybe when I got back to the room, I totally would have made a purchase.
And you would have had another great story and a venereal disease to go with.
Exactly, right? Because you know how you get too far into something that it's just like, well, I gotta let it go. I guess I'm here now. So, how you drive a little too far, and it's just like, well, I guess I better go to the Coliseum since I'm already here.
Well, I'll just let her suck my dick. Right?
But yeah, no, there's other stories too. Like, there's been times where we had friends that, ended up lost for a few days in Vegas. Like, do you guys, have those people that, end up, you see them as soon as you arrive in Vegas and then you don't see them until you leave Vegas?
Yeah,
that means they're up to no good.
They're out doing their own thing.
Yeah, we get scared sometimes, at the last minute. We'll be like, yo, is Aaron ever coming back? Because,
yeah, we don't got enough for bail.
Nobody ever wants to go to jail.
And the green door closes at 5 in the morning, right?
Yeah, dude.
What do you mean, right? Like I know.
Yeah, but no, see, that's the crazy thing about people in Vegas. It's funny how, people that travel in Vegas, they turn into a totally different person than where they are from back home. Because we have friends, as soon as we hit that state line and pass through, they are a totally different person. They have a totally different name and everything. Totally different name and everything.
See, that happens to me when I actually leave Vegas.
I can understand people that probably live there, you guys probably get different names because you get 86 out of the Rio. You gotta take one.
I got 86 out of the Rio for just helping my friend clean up after a gig.
Oh, God.
Hey, it's okay. I had a friend that got 86 out of I want to say, the Wing. And because a guy started a fight with him, basically, he was getting jumped, and he beat the guy up because he's an all-state wrestler, and they kicked them both out. And told him never to come back. He can't even step foot in the parking lot. It's so weird. I was like, he was just defending himself. They're like, we don't care.
Exactly.
But it happens. It happens like that. It happens. And then I've even found love in Vegas, but not in the way that I wanted to find love. I've been in the club, and this is a true story. I've never really told anybody this, except for you guys, because you guys are crazy, and my priest is going to kill it. So, no,
I feel so flattered that he's willing to say this in front of our whole audience.
I know, this is great.
I've never told any of you, but I'll tell you guys.
Yeah.
And the whole world.
Hopefully my priest isn't listening.
Okay, no, so I was in Pure again, and I was dancing with the girl. I was dancing with the girl in Pure, and you know how after that third song that y'all been dancing together, things get a little handsy, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there dancing with this really nice girl and stuff, and third song in a row we've been dancing, so we kind of feeling each other. I'm starting to touch different places and everything like that. She started to touch different places, and then there's a chair kind of right by her, so I kind of lifted her up on there and stuff, and started hanging out with her and stuff, and then I started wandering my hands in other places, and
she was a man. I'm sorry.
No, she wasn't. So I got into her special hole, but her special hole had a rabbit in there with some company, and it seemed like the rabbit kind of murdered somebody, because when I pulled my fingers out, I was like, oh my God, you really just came to the club.
Yeah, I got what you're saying. I got what you're throwing down.
Yeah, I was like, you really, for real? And then this girl was so drunk, she was just like, no, this girl was so drunk, she started to negotiate with me. She was like, no, you can keep going, I'm only spotting. And so it's not that bad. I was like, no, you know what, I'm kind of drunk.
I'm good. I'm going to just live like a fucking murder scene before we get down to the dance.
I was like, no way. You know how you can't can't believe, you know how something happens to you, but you can't believe it? It's just like, you're just,
You have the best luck in Vegas.
I didn't have to, I had the best luck. Like, I have the best luck, but then I have some moments where it's like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened. Like, I had to tell, you know how you gotta go back, I had to go back to the room and tell my friends the story, and they could not stop laughing about it. They were just like, oh my God, like, for real, like, she was wearing all white too. Right? And still this day, I never trust Asian girls at all.
Well, you've got a couple of dates coming up in the summer, right?
Hopefully females.
Yeah.
No, comedy dates.
That's good too.
I know, right? Like,
So, when you're in town, we'll have to have you in the studio.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Don't bring your priest.
Like, yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, or the girl actually, you can bring the girl in the white dress. We'd like to ask her a couple questions.
Man, you know what? I would like to ask her a couple questions myself. Like, who would do that? And then, like, she was really like, keep going. Like, you can keep going. Like, don't worry. Like, look on the bright side of it. She won't get you pregnant. It's like, what? Like, like, I'm already risking it in the clubs and everything. Can't really. I was like, man, like, you really need to go to the bathroom for other reasons. Like, I thought she was gonna bleed to death. So it was like so much blood everywhere.
So how can people find out where you're performing?
Well, you can check me out on Instagram at Comic Tyson Falls, or you can check me out on Facebook at the Tyson Falls, and Twitter at Comic Tyson Falls, or you can just email me at tfield20@yahoo.com. Or you can check out the Crazy J and see what he's doing, and I'll probably be talking to him. And,
Nice.
And then just keep checking me out on here or in Vegas anytime. I'm pretty sure, like, if you just see a black carpet anywhere just laid out somewhere, it's probably me.
Nice. Well, Tyson, I want to thank you for calling in. It was fun.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me.
All right, man. We'll keep listening.
All right, I will. Yeah, stuff like that. My priest will keep listening.
All right, buddy.
All right, talk to you later.
Bye. That's Tyson Paul, everybody, calling in from Bakersfield, fan of the Rock and Comedy Show. They do exist.
Oh my God, that guy's funny. Can you imagine hanging out with him and he gets like this? And then all the things only bad things have happened to him here. Well, they could be considered good, but then they turn out horribly wrong.
But right now, before we take a break, it is time for...